Good day, everybody. This is Hermit Mahler coming at you today with AMT's 1967 Chevrolet Impala Sport Sedan based on the Supernatural television series. The basis of the kit itself comes from their two-door hardtop version, and by four-door hardtop, I mean there is no post here and no framework here around the windows. That gave it a more sporty look. And then this being an Impala, it also had the trim along there. I'll show you that in a second here. Now we have a real model to show you. And here you see that there's framework along the upper windows here. And then now we have a post between the doors making it what we call a sedan. We also have a trim that ran along the side of the body here, making it a little bit more sporty than the lower levels. And on the rear, you had different taillight accents to brighten up the rear end. And you also had an accent between the taillights. And that was your basic outside differences. You more than likely would have had more sporty hubcaps and generally white wall tires in that era. That was still a very popular thing back then. That was your major differences between the Impala and the lower levels. Magic, we have another vehicle. In this case now we've dropped down to the Biscayne level. In this one, we have the door frame and post, but now they're painted, and there's no side trim along the car. We've also gone with what we call dog dish, the small hubcaps, and just plain black wall tires. And as you can see on the rear around our taillights, there is no fancy trim, and there's no fancy trim between the taillights. On this one, I did leave the bumper guards there because this is, on this case, a police car. And those were for protection then. That was your basic differences, pardon the flip there. That's your basic differences between the Biscayne and the Impala for the outside. Inside, the Impala would have had much finer, nicer trim than what the Biscayne or the middle level Bel Air would have had. Now we're going to talk about changing years. We've gone now from a 67 to a 68. We have a different front end treatment on it, very reminiscent of the 65. We have no wide side trim here. We had just a little body colored trim that went up there. And then on the back, we had a completely different rear end treatment. This, once again, is an Impala. 68 also was the year of the side marker lights there and there. That was a quick reference for those who try to decide between 67 and 68. We also had, actually on the real car, they had some very ugly hubcaps. I chose to go a different route on the hubcaps. That is your basic differences between 67 and 68, and those are all based off of that one 1967 Chevrolet Impala Sport Sedan from AMT. I encourage everybody to get out and try your hands at some different techniques on a model. See if you can change different years. Go lower, upper level bodies, trim levels, and such like that. And just have some fun with these cars. So this, once again, is the Hermit Modeler. Thanking you once again for stopping by. And be sure and subscribe, hit the like button, and ring that bell, and tell your friends. Thank you. Have a great day. Bye.